Hi, and welcome back to my blog. My name is Morgan Larson, and today's topic is about short sales and REOs. Which are the better deal? This is for all you buyers out there. If you're looking to get a good deal, both short sales and REOs are those discounted deals, but they both have associated risks with them, which often offsets the price. So let's talk about a couple things. I'm going to try to be brief. We're going to start with short sales. Short sales, of course, are owned by someone who is trying to negotiate with the bank to sell it for less than they owe. So know that your first risk associated is the emotions of the seller. Secondly, and a larger risk, is the time it takes to get a short sale through. You've got to get accepted by the seller, and then you've got to get accepted by the bank. Getting accepted by the bank can take anywhere from 2 months to 18 months. I would say average it out and just put it at 6 months that you can expect from the time you put your offer in until you get accepted by the bank. And then, of course, you have your escrow after that. During that 6 months, a lot of things could happen. Number one, fair market value of the home could go down. So you put in an offer at $200,000, thinking the fair market value is $210 or $220, whatever. Now it's $195 or $190 6 months down the road. You're no longer getting that screaming deal. The other thing that could happen is interest rates could fluctuate. Could go up, could go down, but the rate that you've qualified for could be different. That's all we know, is that rates are unpredictable. I can't tell you right now what rates are going to be 6 months down the road, but you do need to be aware that they are fluctuating. Thirdly, banks generally counter your offer. So you put in that offer at $200, they know the market value is $225. They're probably going to come back to you and try to close that gap. Okay? They're going to ask you probably for some cash. So know that your offer that you put in isn't necessarily what the bank is going to accept. Could be. Maybe everything lines up, and then you've got that screaming deal. You got the interest rate you wanted, the time flew by, and they didn't counter you with anything. Great. Then you've got that screaming short sale deal. REOs, on the other hand, are a little bit different. The home's already foreclosed. It's owned by the bank, and it's all about business for them. All they want is a certain dollar amount. So they do put them out there at great deals because they want it to fly off the shelf. They want to make their money back as soon as possible. But there are a couple of risks for you because it's now owned by a bank and not someone that you could speak to personally. The first risk, of course, is the house is empty and it's unsecured. Yes, they've put a new lock on it since the previous owner left, but there could be teenagers or squatters who know that nobody's living there, and they may come in and do some damage or whatever. The other risk associated with an REO or bank-owned property is that the bank doesn't know anything about the home, so they're going to sell it as is. This doesn't mean that you can't negotiate within your offer or later with a request for repairs to get some discount. But my suggestion to you is, if you fall in love with a property, A, take pictures of everything so that you can document the quality of the property when you put in your offer compared to a month or 45 days later when your escrow's closing. Secondly, take notes of everything that's wrong or that you would want to remodel and reflect that in your offer price. Third, once you have your offer in and accepted, please, pretty please with the cherry on top, make sure that you have a home inspector come out and check for everything. They can make sure that your foundation's good, your electrical's good, your heating and AC unit is good, all stuff that general public doesn't necessarily know the right answers or can do that kind of inspection. So please have someone come out. So to me personally, I think REOs are the quicker, easier way to get that great deal. But if you fall in love with a short sale house, put an offer in. Just don't stop there. Make sure that you continue looking, because during those 4, 6, 8, 10 months that you're in the process of the short sale, something better could come up that you really want, and you could get it in a much quicker time frame. So I hope these tips were helpful. If you have any other questions about buying a short sale, an REO, or any other sort of property, give me a call or shoot me an email, and I'll be talking to you soon. Thanks. Bye.